Welcome back to H3 Weapon Deep Dive. We've got more Meat and Miss goodies here today for you. We're looking at the AMags, a pair of AMag semi-automatic pistols. We are in the very first position in ye olde spawner. Right now, we've got the AMag, we're in home pistol automatic, excuse me, AMag 2 and AMag 5. Now, I almost said V. It is a V. All right, the AMag 2 in 22 Winchester Magnum and the AMag 5 in .50 Action Express. That's how you remember them, right? So we've got a 9-round 22 Winchester Magnum, little tiny guy, and this guy, a only 5-round single stack. Look at the difference. Yeah, slight difference between these two guns that otherwise look like fairly similar at a glance until you look at them sideways and you realize, oh, that one's thin and that one's very thick. Very cool, very kind of spacey looking, although this one looks very uncomfortable to hold. Oof, it's a big one. Anyway, stop messing around. Let's check them out. Take a look at the controls on the AMag, typical semi-auto pistol controls. We've got our safety up on the trackpad. We'll change between safe and fire. We've got our bolt lock open and release. If you press to the left and up on the trackpad, you can lock it open, left and down. We'll release it. There's a hammer cock, but there's no hammer decock. So if you press to the right and down on the trackpad, you can cock the hammer, but right and up will not decock the hammer. You got to press the trigger to do that. You can also engage the safety, and that will release the hammer. A little safer that way. Here's our magazine. Slide that in. Ready to go. And of course, locks back on empty. Same controls on the AMag 5. We've got up on the trackpad for our big chunky safety. There's bigger magazine well. Bigger slide. See if it's got a hammer decock. No, it does not. That works. It will decock the hammer if you engage the safety. And right and down on the trackpad will cock the hammer. Slide will lock. Yep, and release. Same as everything else. Whoa, that's got pull. Whoa. Let's take a look at the controls. We've got rails. No rails. Let's see what'll fit on the barrel. Muzzle brake will go. Don't go too far. Suppressor will go. Let's see if the barrel extension will go. Yes, it will. And the rail adapter. So you get rails on that way. Yes, that'll go. Battle spatula. Yeah, it looks perfect. Good fit. Don't you run away from me. Will the stock go on here? Yeah, so you can put a stock on there. Cool. Let's look at the attachments for the AMag 5. No rails, right? Well, it's big enough to have a rail in there, but no rails. Let's see if we can put stuff. Yep, we can put a muzzle brake on there. The suppressor will go as well. The barrel extension will go. The rail adapter will go. The battle spatula will go and looks appropriate. Let's see if there's any foregrip on this thing because it's so big. Nope. And the stock will go. Check out the iron sights, starting with the AMag 2. All right, well, there's no white dots or anything on there. We've got a big chunky front post. A decent, actually, that's a pretty shallow cut in that rear notch. Yeah, but you know what? There's a little line on that rear notch. And that makes it just that much easier to find. Oop, little high. Oop, little on the right. All right, that'll do. Check out the iron sights on the much larger AMag 5. All right, similar sights, but they're bigger. So a little easier to see. Again, a very shallow cut in that rear notch, but okay, that's pretty good. Oh, a little high there, but that will do. Let's do a recoil test, starting with the AMag 2. We got 9 rounds in this single stack magazine. See how we do. Not too bad. Got 3 10s, got 1 8 in there. 9.22 average. Not too shabby. Let's try it with muzzle brake. Okay, now the muzzle brake makes it pretty tricky to catch that front post, but it does just barely peek over the top of it. There it is. Ooh, still a little jumpy. Got some more 10s on there, though. 9.33 average, but still pretty jumpy. Let's try it with the suppressor. Ooh, much better. Oh, much better. 9.56, better than the muzzle brake, which is unusual. Now let's try it with the stock. 933. Not that great with the stock. I don't know. It doesn't seem to like it. Stock and the muzzle brake. Not too good. 9.22. Doesn't seem to be helping. All right, stock and suppressor. Good numbers. 9.56, but about the same as the suppressor. Stock doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. Moving on to the AMag 5. Very similar looking, but a completely different beast here. Here we go. Okay, I missed the first shot a little bit. I tried to get a 10 every time. But as you can see, the rest are in the ceiling, so the result's going to be 0. Let's try the muzzle brake, see if we can get some more on the paper. Nope. Onto the suppressor. No again. Let's see if the stock helps the AMag 5. Just a little. Just a little. So the stock works. Just not so much on this guy. 9.4 average. Get yourself a stock. Stock and muzzle brake, and if this gets a perfect 10, I think we're going to need some recalibration. Here we go. No perfect 10, but boy, oh boy, 9.4 average. Stock and suppressor. I think we need some rebalancing, Anton. Perfect 10. Only 5 shots, but perfect 10 on the AMag 50 Action Express with stock and suppressor. Good night. There you have it, the AMag 2 and 5. 2 in 22 Winchester Magnum and 5 in .50 Action Express. Till next time, I will see ya. Let's see how they do side by side. Helps if this one is cocked. There we go. Let's try that again. A little anticlimactic. Ooh.